like a Hellcat.
Before we get started, I have a favor. If you enjoy my content and want to see me continue to improve in both quality and size, please check out my Patreon linked in the description. Any amount helps and it is greatly appreciated. There are so many rewards for each level of donation, so go check it out. Now back to the video. Alright, hey guys, this EmeraldAvengerG, take 2 of trying to record this video. We're back in Minecraft for Snapshot 21W26A. This snapshot gives us the brand new cave generation as well as a couple other minor things. So let's go over those minor things first. Roots. No, I pressed O twice. I did this exact. I swear I'm not trying to repeat the exact mistakes I made last time. Okay. Textures have updated on drip leaves. Can't tell. And hanging roots. What the heck? Ah, stop it. Really can't tell. Jumping on big drip leaves. No longer, or shifting. Jumping or shifting will no longer prevent it from faltering. And also shooting with a projectile won't break it anymore. It will just make it drip over. All right, now to the fun stuff. The new cave generation, or the noise caves, I think is what they're called. Not because they're noisy, but this one is kind of noisy because it's underwater, but noise as in like the generation noise. The variety, the noisiness of the generation is what it's talking about, but massive. Let's go to spectator mode. Massive. Massive caves. Absolutely amazing massive caves. Oh, another small technical change, if I'm going to be able to find it this time. Probably going to be exactly like last time. I couldn't find it till near the end of the video because I tend to repeat the exact same mishaps from take to take, and I'm not really 100% sure how I managed to do that. If a mineshaft were to be floating over any area of open generation, except this one for some reason, it would have... Okay, you're kidding me. It would have logs. So for some reason this one isn't, but it would have logs connecting it to the ground. Like that. So yeah, these caves are now huge. There's 2 variants. There's the Swiss cheese and spaghetti. Swiss cheese is in giant sparse holes, and the Swiss cheese is the tubular, or spaghetti is the tubular things. As you can see, you can also see some of the lichen. That is waterloggable. I was not aware of that. But the block limit, the next thing that's cool is the block limit has changed. So, you can now go all the way down to negative 64, which is where the bedrock will now spawn at. But you can also go all the way up to 320 for a grand total of 384 blocks from bedrock to build limit, which is amazing. Another thing about these caves, though, is from, I believe, 32 to 64, which is, well, where water spawns. Caves have a chance of spawning as an aquifer, which is basically they're entirely water. I mean, of course, there were some of these down here, but those caves that spawn, the aquifers are full to the brim, while these ones are not full to the brim. They're kind of filled halfway. And the ones that have water in them can sometimes spawn with these magma blocks at the bottom, pulling you down. But yeah, they're just massive. No more floating cobwebs as well. Cobwebs don't float. But yeah, massive spill over whenever it's like a pool right here. It's really, really cool. But there can be some cases. Oh, wait. There it is. There it is. There's one. They're supported by logs. That was the important thing that I absolutely had to tell you. Another cool thing, though, is you can find the entrances to these caves just as massive lakes. See if I could... Is this a cave right here? Yes. Yeah, this is just a massive... Well, it looks like a lake, but it's actually an entrance to one of these underwater caves. And this is one of the aquifers. It is full all the way down, and since it's even deeper than that, it remains full as far down as it goes. This is just one massive one, but as soon as you cross the threshold, it stops being water filled, which is actually kind of cool. The generation, though, just makes them look massive, absolutely huge. Actually, as you can see, here's where it kind of cuts off too. It looks like this one was actually going to be filled up to the near the top, and then this other cave. Yeah, that's what it is. So it's one cave that was actually intersected by another. It's amazing. All the old cave generation though is still in, but they've just made more room for the bigger cave generation. We have not seen the mountain generation this snapshot just yet. My assumption is actually all the stuff dealing with the mountains, the goats, goat horns, stuff like that, and the new mountain generation are probably all going to be in the next snapshot. Who knows, though? I don't even think Mojang knows, but yeah. Huge expanses. Like, you could go in here. In the last take of this, I was making an example that you could go spelunking and find just really sparse amounts of valuables, and there was like diamonds all over the place. There was like at least 8 diamonds. It was actually kind of insane. But yeah, they're just absolutely huge. And some of them will reach down to bedrock. I think this is one of the ones that reaches down to bedrock. No, actually it doesn't. Huh. I guess it's not low enough. Some of them will reach down to bedrock, which, I mean, that's probably an example of something that won't make it to the final release of it. But, yes, see, just bedrock is visible. So I'm not sure if that's an intended thing or not. I love these giant pillars. I'm going to go ahead and make an assumption that this is probably the base of the dripstone caverns. I'm pretty sure that's what this is going to end up being, is the dripstone caverns. I have no idea. But there are a couple of technical errors. This is a full technical snapshot, but there are a few technical errors with this one. I'm not sure if I can refine one. But geodes, that was loud. But geodes will spawn occasionally. Oh yeah, catwalks. Just likely where 2 caves intersected. But yeah, catwalks. But geodes will occasionally spawn floating. I need to find a big cave system to prove it. But they'll occasionally spawn floating, like attached to no walls or anything like that. They are just floating in the middle of a giant cave. I'm probably not gonna be able to refine one now that I'm mentioning it, because that's my luck. I also forgot that geodes glowed. That's new information to me. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna be able to refine one. Wait. Perhaps also you can see ooh, those look cool. It's just a giant one. Like, man, you could do a full survival series in one of these caves. Like, there's just that much to do. Yeah. Here's one. Just I mean, this one is a bad example because it's not 100% floating. This one might be a better example. Yeah, this one is. In the other cave, there was one that was in between 2. It was just entirely floating, not even like diagonally attached. It was just entirely floating. This one is entirely floating. Yes. So yeah, sometimes they'll just spawn floating. Yeah, it is kind of funny though. It's just a planet. Yeah. So that will definitely be fixed, but I'm fine with it the way it is. But yeah, this is just man, I can't wait. We're still like a half a year out, but this is incredible. I cannot wait to see what's next week. I can guarantee, because this came 1 week after the last one. They were for a time doing them every 2 weeks, but that might have been them just getting back into the swing of things after the Christmas break. So we might be seeing them every 2 weeks. So my predictions for whenever hey, diamond. That's what I was talking about, diamonds. My prediction, more diamonds, 2 more. So yeah, this one area, 2 veins of diamonds, impressive. But yeah, so ooh, some copper. Why does this look weird? Copper looked weird. It just doesn't mesh with the andesite around it. But yeah. My prediction is the next more diamonds. My prediction is the next snapshot will probably be the mountain generation. Either that or the official addition of both the lush caves and the dripstone caves and maybe whatever other biome. Hey, there's more. What other cave biome they decide to add, if they're going to add any more. The deep dark is going to be something else entirely. Not sure when we're going to get that, because we haven't even gotten an expansion on the skulk growth. So possibly expect that as well, or instead of the caves, or instead of the mountain generation. I don't know. What do you guys think, though? Feel free to tell me your opinions in the comment section down below. As always, thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Follow my socials, the Geek Video channel, the Discord, join the conversation page if you feel like supporting me. This is Matt, the Emerald Avenger. Have a very nice day. Stay safe. And peace out.